Elinam havor-nutogo with high distinction.
As I conclude my degree at the Sprott School of Business, I'm incredibly proud of the journey I've taken, one that has been defined not only by academics, but by a deep commitment to leadership, community building, and impact.
Hi, my name is Elinam havor-nutogo, and my Carleton journey began in 2022, post-pandemic, a time when we were learning how to connect again.
I remember going to Frosh Week, meeting strangers who quickly became friends, excited about the next 4 years ahead.
First year. One of the first opportunities came straight from class, volunteering as a note-taker with the Paul Menton Center.
Providing notes for students with disabilities felt meaningful as it allowed me to contribute to someone else's education while staying accountable in my own.
That same week at Expo, I found my next home, the Sprott International Business Association, or SIBA.
I joined as a first-year representative, helping with marketing and events. It was through SIBA that I met upper-year students who became my mentors and some of my closest friends.
Around that time, I took on a side project. See, I've been creating YouTube videos since 2018, and as a fellow student myself, I loved watching university vlogs. But when I searched for Carleton content, I noticed something was missing, an in-depth campus tour. So I decided to create it. It took 6 months, bouncing between winter and summer, but when it finally got posted, it reached over 1,000 views in its first month. That video, and the ones that followed, became a key resource for prospective students. And without realizing it, I had just given back to the Carleton community in a new way. Second year was my busiest academically, 6 classes each semester, but I still found ways to serve. I returned to my roots as a PMC note-taker for virtually every class available. Then another opportunity arose, being a BIB representative. This means tagging along with advisors and visiting high schools both virtually and in person, as well as give tours of the Nickel building to promote the program.
That same summer in 2024, I was accepted into the prestigious SUSRE program, where I worked with a cross-cultural team of Canadian and Brazilian researchers, helping to explore migration patterns between the Americas.
Second year and already delving into research? Now that was something to be proud of. Third year, exchange, the life-changing moment, the reason why Carleton was my first choice. I flew across the world to Montpellier, France.
With a young population of around 500,000, the city was much smaller than Ottawa. It did not take long before I started running into familiar faces and feeling at home. Over the course of 8 months, I filmed my entire exchange journey through my Elinam in Montpellier series, sharing the realities of studying abroad. That series even caught the attention of the Montpellier Tourism Office. Living in Montpellier added a global perspective to my work, and to this day, remains one of the most rewarding parts of my university experience.
What happened after I returned was a massive explosion of opportunities. Fourth year. I applied to be a student content creator, was accepted, and soon found myself making videos for an audience of over 30,000 people. Once the school year started, I quickly realized that it was my lightest academically, which meant more time to get involved.
Today, I serve in several roles, including President of the Sprott International Business Association, a full circle moment. An EDI community leader in residence, helping create inclusive spaces and programming for students of all backgrounds. PMC note-taker once again. ACE delegate, Sprott's chapter of a national case competition. Won silver at invitationals for the international marketing category. Roca Team Ambassador for Manchester Metropolitan University, an unforgettable experience that once again allowed me to represent Carleton on a global stage. Exchange Ambassador, participated in Go ISSO panels and tabling events, answering any exchange-related questions that the students may have. Sprott Ambassador, as part of the peer coach team, holding office hours in the Nickel Undergraduate Resource Center. I was also selected as one of 4 Sprott students to represent the school at the Ontario University's Fair in Toronto, an opportunity that allowed me to speak directly with prospective students and share what makes Sprott such a special place. When I hear all these roles side by side, it honestly makes me emotional.
When I first entered Carleton, I never imagined I'd make such an impact while growing so much as a person.
I hope to one day give back by providing opportunities for future generations.
Today, I might be onto my latest side quest, but no matter how busy I get, I do it for the love of the people.
What more could I ask for? Being part of a community as such is what gave me a platform and allowed me to spread my wings. I am forever a Raven, and most importantly, forever a Sprotty.